Yeah, talk about Newport now. Probably a lot of people will be surprised about Newport, but you've been following what they've been doing during the summer and not been surprised at all.
I think it started at the end of last season. Obviously, Graham Wesley lost his job, and you don't want any manager to lose his job. But the resurgence in Newport after that was quite remarkable to stay in the league. And you always knew then that they're going to go and have a bit of a go. They're a good club, good supporters, and they get backed by a board down there as and when they can, and you only break down the signings. They've signed some good players. Signed another one this week. Paul Hayes has just joined them, so they've signed some good players. They're playing a system that is difficult to compete against, and the fans down there get right behind them. And I think that started even last season when they looked doomed to be going to non-league. The reports coming out there, the fans were right behind them still and supporting them. So it's going to be difficult.
Everyone always the old excuse that was used at Newport was the pitch is awful. You can't use that this year.
Well, we might try that. Just we've not seen the result yet. No, they tell me it's a good pitch. Of course, there is going to be some naughty weather down there on Saturday. So it's going to have to handle a bit of a monsoon, I think, and difficult. But listen, that's why we all love English football. You look at the weather today. We said it's training ground weather, it's match weather, it's windy, it's wet, it's sodden, but that's why we love the sport.
And you'll be going to Newport, of course, on the back of this point away at Barnet. You feel that your things are getting back on track after what was a horror show against Swindon?
We've had principally one really, really bad performance, and that was Swindon. We documented it. I stood in front of the players. Now, we're again for Colchester. I've walked Colchester back twice this week. We should have won the game. And the second half alone, we should win the game. But Swindon, we apologised for and said it was unacceptable. And I think Barnet performance was good in spells. It's going to be difficult. That's a team that should have got something, if not win the game at County on the Saturday, and who took Swindon apart. That's a decent Barnet side. Now, they've been telling me afterwards. I had a coffee with them afterwards, and they're saying they don't feel they've been getting the results they deserve. And possibly looking back at some of the games they've played in, such as the County game, that's probably very evident.